Praise be to the Most High God, Yahweh, and His Son Yahweh Shai. I'm going to read from this article here, and it's from the Washington Examiner, and this is dated yesterday. This is in the politics section of the Washington Examiner. It says Trump issues executive order for Iron Dome for America. And Iron Dome is the resemblance of what they have in the nation of Israel today, where the Israeli people, right, the imposters that are in our land are there. They have a defense shield, which, a few months ago, when you had the Iranians attack the land of Israel, they actually shot down a lot of the missiles that were incoming because of this Iron Dome or this defense shield, as it's known. So Trump is pushing this for America. Now, let's read. It says, President Donald Trump issued an executive order to build an Iron Dome for America on Monday night. He categorized the need for the next generation missile defense shield as an integral part of a strong national defense against peer and near-peer adversaries of next generation delivery systems. You see what's going on with the war at the border. They're declaring it also a national, emergency. And they sent in, 1,500 plus National Guard at the border to say that it's a national emergency. And now you see this defense shield. So all of this is lining up, for the men of sin, knowing that his time is short. He knows that, America's going to be destroyed. Now, let's continue on. It goes on to say, Trump discussed plans to construct a new weapons defense system while campaigning for president, emphasizing the need for a state-of-the-art missile defense shield made in the USA. He again mentioned plans for the Iron Dome during a rally in Washington, D.C. the day before his inauguration. The executive order made, it says, the intention to build the weapon, a policy of the Trump administration. This is something that is in the forefront of his 4-year term. Continuing on, Trump highlighted that the Iron Dome for America was part of his administration's peace and strength policy. It will be a vital instrument to discourage the country's enemies. It says, the order noted, the United States will provide for the common defense of its citizens and the nation by deploying and maintaining the next generation missile defense shield. According to the executive order, the United States will deter and defend its citizens and critical infrastructure against any foreign aerial attack on the homeland, which is speaking of those missiles, right? So the issue is there is they know that America is open for those missiles that's going to come, and there's nothing that can change that. So this defense shield, this Iron Dome, that's not going to stop prophetically what the Most High said. It's going to be done. That shows you the devil knows he has but a short time. They're saying in the hourglass emoji, so they're trying to move quickly, but it's too late. And there's nothing that can be done. Let's continue on. Any aerial attack on the homeland in the United States will guarantee its secure second strike capability. The executive order highlighted the necessary capabilities of the Iron Dome weapon. It must defend against ballistic, hypersonic, advanced cruise missiles, and other next-generation aerial attacks. It goes on to say deploy proliferated space-based interceptors capable of boost phase intercept, be capable of defeating missile attacks prior to launch and in the boost phase, and deploy non-kinetic capabilities to augment the kinetic defeat of ballistic, hypersonic, advanced cruise missiles, and other next-generation aerial attacks, among others. So this is the latest push to try to defend and save Babylon. As we know the scriptures say that Babylon cannot be healed. It can't be saved. It And 13, continuing on, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And this is going on. We've been conquered here, starting in North America. The children of Israel have been conquered here in North America, which is where Esau resides, where he sits, right? Where his headquarters is. The headquarters of the Edomites around the world, which is Babylon the Great, America, is right here in North America. Isaiah 14 and 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. So Esau has in his mind, right, a God complex. He thinks that he's God because he's ruling on earth here in the last days because of his technology, because of his pseudoscience, right? He believes that he actually is God, that he's superseded the Most High. Isaiah 14 and 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell to the size of the pit. So Esau is going through the process now of being brought down to destruction, to the grave, and he's going to be completely taken out of rulership. Now let's go here, 2 Ezra 7, verse 43. It says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time, the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. So the day of doom is mentioned all throughout the scriptures. And that what's going to bring doom, day of doom and gloom and destruction, is going to be the missiles. Let's show that. In so many places we can just, pick the prophet pretty much. And you hear all the prophets speaking about the day of doom, the day when the missiles, the glittering spear, the glittering sword, the arrows, the wasters, the smith, the bloweth the coals. All of these are, the glittering sword. All of these are names for the missiles that all the different prophets saw. Here goes another example, Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Micah, Ma'aka'Allah, and the Hebrews stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, which is the archangel Michael. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. So that's what's coming to the earth. A time of trouble that's never been on the earth. Even to that same time, and at that time, the time of Jacob's trouble, thy people shall be delivered before the missiles hit. The elect are going to be delivered. Every one that shall be found written in the book, all of those whose names are written in the book of life, which that would show who the believers are today. The believers, the saints of the Most High, are those that are going to be delivered. And their names are already written. It's already recorded in the heavens, in the manifest. So there's a time of trouble coming, and we're reading about it, and we'll get to showing what's going to bring this time of trouble that the scriptures speak about. Joel 2 and verse 1, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Speaking about the nations, so amongst the Most High's people, that's the holy mountain, which are the children of Israel, and the trumpet is being blown to tell our people to return, but the elect are the only ones that can receive it and that can actually physically, hear and can have the mind and spirit to return. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. That's what the men of the Lord are doing worldwide. And show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin. So the men of the Lord are warning the believers, those that, right, who can actually hear and see spiritually, and they're returning. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain, and amongst his people. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. The day of the Lord Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand. So that's the coming of the Lord Yahweh. It said it's nigh at hand. And how do we know that prophetically? A day of darkness and of gloominess. See, that's the doom and the gloom. A day of clouds and of thick darkness. That's going to be caused by a nuclear fallout. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the light, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So this is going to be what's going to alter the course of history forever, because the children of Israel are going to be put back into power underneath Yahweh. Verse 3, a fire devoured before them. So this is speaking about the missiles being shot. What's going to cause this doom them are the missiles. The appearance of them, the missiles, is as the appearance of horses, and they're very powerful, what Joel saw in the vision. And as horsemen, so shall they run. So missiles flying through the air, right? It's them running, going from one place into the other. Like the noise, it says, like the noise of the chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. It says, like the noise of a flame of a fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. That's the missiles being shot. So it says they're going to leap, so that Iron Dome is not going to be able, whatever portion of it they try to construct before the destruction, it's still not going to be able to stop the missiles from coming. Joel is giving us the understanding here amongst many other prophets who told us the same thing. Now, let's go down to the point. Verse 8, speaking of the missiles, neither shall one thrust another, meaning the missiles are not going to hit each other, they're not going to blow up in the sky, they're not going to get intercepted, when they go, up into the heavens and come back down and detonate here in Babylon and various parts of the world. Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in, it says, at the windows like a thief. That's the missiles. Esau don't believe, he knows that it's coming, but he believes he can evade his destiny, which he called manifest destiny, him ruling, taking over the Americas and ruling over Most High's people. But really, his destiny is that he's going to be destroyed. And Babylon, which has been the glory of kingdoms, the Bible says, is going to be destroyed. Continuing on, the earth shall quake before them, and what's going to cause the earth to quake? It didn't just say one part, in one city, in one hemisphere, the whole entire earth is going to quake. The earth shall quake before them, which is going to cause massive floods. The heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. And the Lord Yahweh shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. And this is really, those missiles are made, this is part of the Most High's army. For he is strong that executed this word, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? Who can actually offset what the Most High said he's going to do? Let's get a few more. The book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter. Isaiah 13, and going to the point in 5, what's going to cause this gloominess and darkness, these clouds, and the big cloud is going to, not allow for the ordinances, the stars, the sun, and the moon, and the heavens to be seen. What's going to cause that? What's going to cause a day of trouble that's never been on earth? Isaiah 13 and 5 is the missiles. They come from a far country. Isaiah saw a vision of the missiles as well. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. So this is all throughout the scriptures. And it was prophesied that these missiles would come and destroy the whole land. And what is the whole land? Making reference to America. This entire land, from sea to shining sea, from north to south, east to west, is going to be completely destroyed.